Shout out to everybody who's tapped in. I'm trying not to make too much noise, being that everybody's sleeping. But I just turned on the steam shot. Got some kicks to clean up as I cycle into my fall kicks and just kind of rotate my kicks around. But thanks for tapping in. Let's get started. Now, these aren't too bad. I wear these sneakers a lot. So literally, I'm just going to do the outsoles so I can put them down and start breaking out some of my fall kicks. For those of you brand new tapping in, to get the rocks and pebbles out, I have a little cuticle pusher. It's real simple and real easy. You can use whatever you want. You can use a coin, a pen, a knife, whatever. This is what I use. I'll show you. Shout out to everybody who's here. Appreciate you for doing it. Thanks for tapping in. Go ahead and hit that like button. Show some love to your boy. Yeah, these aren't really too bad at all. Really quick, really clean. The only time I clean a lot of my kicks like this is if I step into something nasty and I just kind of want to get the germs off, or when I'm about to put my kicks away into the box and break out a different rotation. I'm about to put these down. Good morning, what's good? All right, let's get it. These aren't really too dirty. I'm just gonna wipe them down real quick. This will be easy. One squirt's good enough. These aren't really dirty. Pause, because I don't like the way that sounded. Soft bristle brush for the patent leather. It's not going to damage the material. This brush is really soft. I'll show you a dry one. This is just a wipe down. These won't be bad. I got my military blues I'm going to clean, and those things need some work. My military blues are kind of trashed. I appreciate that. Yo, David Bell in the build. What up, DB? I didn't know you was in here. Kind of away from the computer, so I don't really see the comments like that. Shout out to David Bell in the build. Try not to make too much noise. Everybody's sleeping, so I'm over here whispering into the mic. Terrible. All right, here we go. Same thing for everybody who's tapped in. I appreciate you. I usually don't clean the bottom of my sneakers, not usually, unless I step in something or if I'm about to put the shoe away in the box. You just put it down for the season. I'm about to put these down. About to switch to my little fall kicks, so I'm actually just cleaning the bottom, doing an overall clean. It's gonna be quick to clean the patent leather because they're not really dirty. I'm about to put these away. If you have any rocks and pebbles, once again, I know I'm kind of repetitive, but new people are tapping in. I have a little cuticle pusher. You can use a knife, a pen, a coin, whatever you can get up in there to see what I use. Real easy. I'll show you. I'll zoom in and just show you. I only really see one rock in there, one small little rock. Real easy. That's it. Hard bristle brush on the outside, soft bristle brush for the patent leather. You can also use the hard brush for your midsole. Doesn't take much of these, they're not too bad. I actually want to get into restorations. At the moment, I'm just doing cleanings. I just clean my own kicks, but I would love to learn how to restore. That's some plans I have in the future. There's a method that I switched over to. It's called the towel method. Jumpman Bostic is one of the first people I seen do it. A lot of people do it. So I started putting towels inside of my shoe boxes when I put them away to store them. So that's why you will see a towel in the box now. It's supposed to help preserve your kicks a little bit more, absorb that moisture. I use an all white terry cloth towel. So nothing that has any colors on it. This is a microfiber. I'm using all white terry cloth. You see here in a minute. Let me just clean the top. Yo, who's going for them Yu-Gi-Ohs this morning? Sneakers app. Got them Air Max Yu-Gi-Ohs. Comes with the trading card. I'm not a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, to be honest, but I am gonna go for this shoe. Shout out to everybody who's tapped in. Tap that like button. I would appreciate that. Thanks for showing me some love. Appreciate y'all. Out here early morning. It's 3:30 in the morning in Colorado. Where y'all tapping in from? Alright, cool. These are good. So I'll show you that box method now. Should I say that towel method? Went to Sam's Club. Let me see if I can find more. Yeah, man, I clean up all types of kicks. I clean them up. Alright, I got a few kicks in the building here to clean up. Now, I came on live yesterday morning. I'm whispering to the mic because I don't want to wake everybody in the house up. But these are my son's shoes. Now, I don't know why. Look, you can wear your kicks however how you want to wear your kicks. Me, I loose lace my joints. That's how I roll. But I figured I'll take my son's shoes and I'm going to relace them and I'm going to clean them. Let me show you a before and after. Peep this. Now, I know these things look cooked, but I can revive them. But he got them all choked out and all that. So I'm going to clean these up. Let me show you before and after. So this is the before shot. These bottoms was very difficult to clean. I'm not even gonna lie. Whatever gunk he got on there, it was kind of hard to get that off. But I'm gonna get it. So that's the before shot. Here's the after. Alright, let's get busy. First, I'm gonna get rid of these laces because these laces are cooked. So I wouldn't relace that. You can, I wouldn't relace that. I'm just gonna throw these away. Shout out to everybody who's tapped in. We have this morning, we have those Yu-Gi-Ohs dropping this morning. If anybody's going for them, let me know in the comment section. Let me get these laces out. One thing I like using about this steamer is you can also sanitize the inside of your shoes as well. So you can go ahead and hit that sock liner, that ankle collar, and hit the interior. And it's just water. It's not gonna damage anything. There's no solution in here. Not in here. Just water. It won't hurt nothing. Alright, I'm also gonna take one of those terry cloth towels I showed y'all, and I'm just gonna kind of pack it in. You can use a shoe tree. I'm just gonna use a towel. You can use a sock. You can use paper towels. You can use whatever you want. I'm just gonna give it some form so it gives me something to work against. It also kind of help remold it as well. So as it gets clean, even when I pull the towel out, you'll see it to give it its form back. My bad. Before I do that. My bad, let me get to this comment real quick. That's hilarious. She said, did I get consent first? No, I'm like the shoe bandit. So I go around the house when people are sleeping and I clean up their kicks. Then I put them back and I don't say nothing. Yeah, my kid put some work in on these. And he got dirt stains on here, as you can tell. Work all that out. It's a nice shoe too. Nice feeling leather on there. You got some dirt in certain spots and just showing a little bit of extra attention. You'll see how that leather is actually just coming right on back to life. It's kind of bringing the shine out. It's dope. Because of that gloss. Ricky Gloss. Whoa. So I'm going to relace these for him and loose lace them. Y'all saw how he had them all choked up. You gotta let your feet breathe. I don't know. That's how I wear all of my kicks. Loose lace. Shout out to everybody who had tapped into my cave stone video. I threw some gold laces on there. That looks better already. I didn't even do the midsoles. Yeah. I'm gonna go grab those cave stones. That's gonna be my fall rotation kicks. I haven't worn them yet, but I'm actually gonna wear those here like for the next day or two. Breaking those out soon. Alright, let's hit the midsole. So with the midsole, it's kind of hard to pick this up on camera, but this rubber upper right here, you can clean this the best if you just have a wet towel and just kind of hand wipe it. You can hit it with a brush, but it's only going to get so clean. You see some dirt here. I'll do the bottoms. This is going to be kind of like the toughest to get clean, but we're going to get this looking like this. Alright, so we're going to start right here. See in this area, it's kind of dirty right now. Sometimes I like to do like a little dual brush. So instead of just putting it down and just brushing away, which is obviously you can do that, I like to move the shoe. So this hand is going like this as this one is going like that, kind of. I wear a size 12, 12 and a half, and 13. It really just depends on the shoe. In the Jordan 1, I've been kind of going up to a size 13. Just to have that little extra space. But in other shoes, like Jordan 4s and Jordan 3s, I'm at a 13. Jordan 4, I'm at a 12. 12 and 13. It really depends on the shoe, the silhouette. Right now, I have Yeezy slides on feet. Real comfortable. These are like I use Yeezy slides as like house slippers. Those are like house slippers. I don't even go outside with them on. Those are my house shoes. Hard to see on camera, but I'm putting a little bit of extra work here because it's actually pretty dirty. Shout out to everybody who's tapped into the stream, man. Welcome. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. For those that don't know, I am in the process of trying to become fully monetized. I work full time. I work more than full time, man. I work way more than 40 hours a week. And I've really been trying to find my space on YouTube. So now I'm going to be taking the time to jump on here with y'all, man, and be just making more content. Even if it's early in the morning, I'm missing out on sleep. Oh well, doing what I got to do to get fully monetized. So this is looking pretty good. I am going to go by hand and hit that rubber upper right there, just all by hand. But these are actually looking pretty good. Hit it with a little bit of steam. Doing this by hand, this is really cleaning off the little rubber trim there. The brush is cool, but the brush just doesn't get that trim as if you do it by hand. Alright, he's looking good. Now we're gonna get to the hard part, which is going to be the outsole. So we're gonna start with our tool, then I'll relace him up, put him away, and he'll be happy when he sees him. He's gonna be surprised. Alright. Now, I usually do not steam first. I actually just pick away at it. But whatever was on this shoe was kind of like gunky, so it was a little tough to get off. So I figured I'd loosen it up a little bit. Show you all what this is in a minute. Just making it way easier now that I steamed it to just get in there and just kind of scrape it out. So if you'll ever step in some dog poop, you do not got to bring this into your house. When I step in dog poop, I like to go outside and rub my shoe into some grass, preferably wet grass, and try to get as much of it out as possible. And then I take like a tree branch or a twig and use the same process with a twig. You try to get up in there and get as much of that poop off my shoe before I bring it into the house and start doing this process. Cleaning shoes is very therapeutic for me. So I know some people don't like to clean their shoes. People don't like to lace their shoes. They think it's a hassle. I'm like, man, I don't know how to lace my shoes up. I'm actually going to start making videos on how I loose lace my kicks. I have a few out there, but I'm just going to go through like every Jordan number that I have or any shoe that it is. Because I know people don't be liking to lace up their kicks, and I actually love doing it. Just like cleaning. This is like super therapeutic for me. I know it looks tedious. It's very therapeutic. Besides, there's something about a clean kick. Like I could put on an old shoe, but when it's clean, man, I always have people coming up to me talking about my shoes. Even when it's something old, they don't got to be brand new. I just like to keep them clean. Y'all can see all of this crap that I'm pulling up here too. It's crazy. You see it? Look at this. Shoe's looking pretty good. Alright, let's get a little bit more up in here. for a scrub. Scrub. We hit it with a steam shot one more time. Why not? Also with this steam shot right here, so this is called a steam shot. I think y'all can get this off of Amazon. I don't really cost that much. It's like $40, 30, 40, something like that. Right? It also comes with an attachment that has a brush. I'll show you. So if you really want to get funky with it. Crazy. Now I'm still gonna hit that with the I'm still gonna hit this with the brush, but I mean that just did a lot. This towel because this towel is dirty, so now because there's a lot of this gunk on the towel, I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna change the towel out after I clean this one. Change it out. So we can hit it with the brush and then we're good here. Then I have some another pair that I need to clean in my military blues, my Jordan 4 military blues. I got some marks on them. That's been pretty good clean. Do I wear dress socks? Nah. I'm really not a dressy up kind of person. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm 45 years old, but I do have, I ain't gonna lie, I am blessed, right? So I'm self-employed, so I don't have to work in a corporate setting or nothing like that. I have my own business, so I can, I wear my Jordans to work, right? So I don't really have to follow those traditional deals. I don't even wear a dress. I'm a drummer in church. I play the drums, and I don't even wear. I wear my Jordans at church, man. So I don't wear dress socks unless I'm dressing up, to be honest. But the dress up, honestly, the dress up ain't even my style. I don't even like dressing up. Everybody tells me you clean up really well. Yeah, whatever. I don't even like dressing like that. It ain't my style. Alright, man, we hit this one last little steam shot, and these are good. Alright, let me change this off here. I don't need the brush anymore. Really, the last thing to do now is just lace these back up for him. These joints is looking right. Actually, I'm gonna change this towel out. This towel's dirty. Lace these things up. For laces, you can do whatever you want. When you start acquiring some kicks, I'm pretty sure most of you do have some kicks. I like to use other laces from other shoes. You can get on Amazon and get a bag of laces. They come like a assorted 40, and you can have all of those funky colors, so you can really get funky with your shoes. And then I also use slickies. Slickies make like laces that would like color match and color code to a particular kick. They don't carry like every silhouette, but if you get on slickies.com, I'm not sponsored with them or anything like that, but if you get on slickies.com, they be having some pretty dope, and there's a lot of different lace places actually, but slickies is what I like to use. I have so many shoes that, you know, I can get laces from a different shoe. I don't take my sneaker off, and the Jordan 1 is my favorite silhouette, so I typically wear ones to church, typically. But nope, I don't take my shoe off. I know it's a common thing that drummers do, but I sure don't. I'm gonna lace these up real quick. Try not to make too much noise. I'm like whispering in the mic because everybody's sleeping. It is 4:02 in the morning. What time is it where you at? I get a lot of East Coasters in my live streams. Then again, I get people from most of the country, to be honest with you. People be telling me all types of weird times. Lacing up these kicks real quick. Move on. My son also has a pair of Jordan 6 rings, and they're not even dirty, so that's gonna be a quick, easy clean. I'm just gonna wipe down the patent leather on the outside and send those on their way. They're not even bad. Lace my kicks. That's just the way I rock mine. I'm loose enough to watch this. This is how I like to rock my kicks. Loose enough to where I can slide my foot in and out, but tight enough to where it's not gonna fall off my feet if I start running. Alright, just lace them up. Now y'all saw that before shot. Clean these up for my son. Actually a nice shoe. Put a towel in there. Your sole's all scrunched up, so I put a towel on the inside to kind of give it some form. Now that it's clean, when I pull that towel out, you'll see it actually helps kind of reshape it, so it's not all. All right, and put these down, man. These are done. These aren't bad. I'm just gonna do the uppers. There's a couple of rocks in there I'll get out, but I'm not gonna do the bottoms. But I will get those rocks out the bottom. I'm gonna throw that nasty napkin away. Start with the bottom here. I'm gonna get my cuticle pusher and just get out these rocks. A little piece of glass in here. All right. That was actually a piece of glass. Showing y'all on the table little rocks and pebbles I'm pulling out there. My bad, I know I'm not giving y'all a good view, but normally when I give you a view of it, the rock goes flying all over the place, and then I gotta vacuum, which I'm gonna vacuum anyway. Now I'm just putting it on the table. Stubborn little guy in there. Just kept riding around. All right. So I got those out. Now my son actively wear these, so I'm not gonna clean the bottoms. I'm gonna get the bottoms out. Easy clean right here. Just gonna hit the uppers. That is hilarious. RL, do you have a foot fetish, a sock fetish? I'm just curious. That is freaking hilarious. I don't even know where you would do that at, but then again, probably wouldn't be that hard to find. Because we got that icy bottom. It's looking decent. It's not getting all the way off, but it's looking decent. Yo, Jay elevating the build. What up, Jay? What's good, brother? I'm sure you're getting ready for work. Nice and early in the morning. To a pair of my son's kicks. His 6 rings. Easy clean right here. I did put some work into that midsole, as you can see. It's looking good. It's looking crispy. Thanks for tapping in, brother. Appreciate you. Got a few people in. It's been almost an hour. I think I'm gonna go live again for these Yu-Gi-Ohs. Clean up a couple more kicks. Get a couple more in. Since I did his other one, I might as well do this one too. Why not? Make sure to check out my guy Jay Elevate. He's in the comment section. Check out Jay Elevate's channel. Like and subscribe to his channel as well as my guy. We do a podcast together along with my guy Lewis at Wear Your Kicks 26. If you go on my page and take a look at the last, it's not really the last video I got there, but take a look at those Jordan 4 Cave Stones video. You'll see them on there. If you go on my podcast, you'll see them on there. Those are my peeps. We kick it a lot together. Show some love to the family. go back and rewatch the streams as well. So make sure you show some love, man. Tap that like button. That like button is there, not for us to brag about it. It's there so that the YouTube algorithm can spread the video to more people. So to your favorite content creators, when you hit that like button, when you comment, when you share their videos with your friends and stuff, it really does help. Helps a lot. Those uppers real quick, easy clean. This is an easy clean. This shoe's really not that dirty. That's it. Midsole was way dirtier than the uppers. You want to hear something crazy? When I first started, it wasn't even like when I very first started, but I was still pretty fresh to YouTube. I gotta reach back out to him. It's kind of been a little minute, but man, I had people. Even though I have lace swap videos, because I do have videos where I show how to lace swap, I had people that would send me their shoes and pay me to loose lace their Jordans. I love it. It's a beautiful thing. Alright, these are good. Alright. Now, these. Alright, y'all. I didn't realize how beat up my military blues were, which is dope because I'll show y'all this. All over here, it's all jacked. Show you how I clean these up. We'll start with one so I can kind of do like a before and after. I'll start with this one, with the dirty one. You'll be surprised. I say this all the time. You'll be surprised on how if you just brush, just to get that tough layer of dirt off, how brushing can actually just do a lot with your shoes, especially when it comes to suede and nubuck. So I'm just brushing off. Before I do anything to it, just getting a nice little brush. Y'all can kind of see, yeah, there's a red stain right there. I don't know what that's from. Could be from the box, really don't know. There's a red stain there. But take a look at that dirt just from brushing. was all from brushing. Really easy. Looks better already. You probably can't see it on camera. There's a mark there. There's still a mark there, but it's right here as well. But it looks good already. Now it's just a brush. Now we're gonna move on to the eraser. Let me show you the tools I'm gonna use. Here. Here. I'm gonna change this towel out because it's wet. You'll see I got that stain up, and I didn't put anything wet on there. Nothing wet at all. Rejuvenator makes a very good product. If you take a look at that there, you see that thing changing colors. Can't see it on camera, but it's all changing. I didn't put anything wet on there. Let me hit this side right here. You're not gonna be able to see it on camera, but we got some marks over there. Do the same thing. OG's over everything. You see, your boy Jay ain't playing. OG's over thing. Just me and him over here whispering into the mic because I don't want to wake everybody up. Sound like one of them late night DJs. Welcome back to KS 1075, where we have the smooth jams for you. Cool jazz all day long. Trying to sound all sexy on the mic. Now this is an Air Jordan 4 military blue, battery laced. All right, it's looking good. Now, here goes another thing too. Because this shoe isn't necessarily dirty, we have a mark up top here. Hard to pick it up on camera. We got a mark on top here. Yeah, Jay is spot on. You might want to see the shoe, but if you do restorations, I do not. But it depends on the shoe. That is a good answer. It really depends on the shoe. My bad. Thanks for answering that for me, Jay. Because I have my mic in a different section now, so I don't really see the comments as much as I usually do. So go look out with that. All right, let me clean this off a little bit. Shout out to everybody who's tapped in. Shout out to everybody who's awake right now. awake too. Or am I? Am I sleeping? Are you there? Are you there? Spot these real quick. Hard to tell. It's hard to tell on camera, but there was a red mark right in that toe box there. Times in the past. Multiple times. I wear these a lot. I'm about to put these shoes down. Kind of go into like my fall rotation. So Yo, Jay, I'm about to break out my Jordan 1 Palominos. Nice little fall kick. Yo, I don't know what you guys look. When y'all be jumping on this stream talking crazy, like y'all are freaking hilarious. And I don't know why y'all be obsessed with all of this BBC talk. Like, y'all be tripping. And you ain't the only one. A lot of people coming here talking about that. Y'all are off the hook. Like, straight up. Wildin'. Look at Hero. Be wildin'. I guess then again, it's early in the morning potentially, so you ain't got much to do. I get it. You're lonely. I understand. That's why you tapped in. It ain't easy out there. Hit these outers real quick. Get some of these rocks and pebbles off. DB, what up? See these freaks in the chat? Then again, you know, it's early in the morning, so. But it's still dark outside. You know what they say. The freaks come out at night. Dun, 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 dun. terrible. Terrible, terrible. Why are you talking about that on a sneaker chat? Come on, man. It's terrible. What you doing over there? Alright. I might have to put some more water in this steam shot. Let's see. Get some more water up in there. Yeah, I know this is turning into a late night nasty talk. Y'all nasty. Nasty. Shout out to everybody who's tapped in. What up? Are you getting ready for work? Can you not sleep? What's the deal? Cleaning up these military blues. Getting the steamer. Just put some water in here. Jordan Junk in the build. What up? You going for them Yu-Gi-Ohs this morning? You know what? I should do another live, man. Mess around with those Yu-Gi-Ohs. I should do. Jay, you working today, right, Jay? You working? You getting ready for work? Real quick, before I bounce, I'm just gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna touch this upper right here. Hard to see on camera, but it's dirty. I need to wash some towels. I'm running out of towels. Dry brush. Georgia Junkie said you're gonna settle for the camos. Yo, both of those, I ain't gonna lie. Both of those camos are looking tough, fam. And I mean tough. I ain't mad at you. Really not. Everybody who is tapped in, and for everybody that watches the stream after the stream, make sure you go check out Jordan Junkie. Go give him a follow on his page. He's a content creator as well. Sure, go hit him up. Because people be tapping in after the stream. I know that. My analytics tells me you'll be creeping. You'll be spinning the block. I ain't mad at you. I'm just hitting this with the eraser. It's hard to see on camera, but there was some dirt up in here. First, I start off with a brush, hitting it with the eraser, and I ain't gonna lie, it's looking good. Gonna brush that off. And now we'll clean the bottoms of these in another cleaning video. Let's brush this off. Hard to tell on camera, but this is looking clean. Got that new book changing directions and everything. It's looking clean. Alright, I'm gonna do the bottoms in another cleaning video. I'm taking a little break because I'm gonna live stream again for these Yu-Gi-Ohs. So before you're boogie, make sure you hit that tap that like button if you have not done so. Appreciate everybody. These late night, early morning, random streams. Tapping in. Clean this up. I'm gonna get back on for these Yu-Gi-Ohs. Wow, it's already 5 o'clock. Almost 5. How much of a break? 6, 7. Yeah. I can get 2 hours. It'll take me a little 2-hour break. And I'll be back on. Shout out to everybody who tapped in. Before you bounce, hit that like button. I would appreciate it. I'm gonna take me a little break and I'm gonna be back on later for these Yu-Gi-Ohs and do a little stream. I hear it's gonna be limited pair. I've been hearing like what I've been hearing, about 7,000, 7 to 9,000, somewhere like that. So it's gonna be a low stock. But guess what? Our lives are lucky, so make sure you tap into the live. You're gonna go for these ones. Yes, you most certainly can. Suede Nubuck. Here, watch this. Peep this real quick. Technically, I'm in no rush. I was just gonna take a little break, but I'm in no rush. If you were spot treating, like let's say you had a spot on here that you wanted to target, right? Same concept. Hit it with some you can hit it with some mink oil. I do not have any mink oil. I'm gonna order me some. Soon. But you can definitely use the eraser on that. I use suede butter. Yep, same concept. You can definitely use that eraser. I haven't worn these in a while, actually. Need to pull these back out. After I hit this with some suede butter, make it look fresh. So me personally, I like to keep, when it comes to suede and nubuck, unless there's a stain on there that you really have to treat. Like I try my hardest. If you ever watch any of my cleanings in the past, I don't get it wet. I try my hardest not to get it wet. If you get it wet, there's ways to clean it, but I wouldn't take. I wouldn't. This is my wet one, and this is my dry one, right? But I wouldn't take my wet soft bristle brush and just douse it in water and just go all over the shoe, unless the shoe was like just covered in like jelly or mud or whatever. Other than that, I just spot clean it, just treat it. So now you'll be perfectly fine. You let that dry. You can brush it while it's wet. If you wanted to, you won't harm it any. I actually like to do it because it kind of mix it up into the fibers. See how fast it's starting to dry already? See how fast that's drying up? But yep, you'll be good. All right, family. I'm gonna take me a little break because I'm gonna get back on here for these Yu-Gi-Oh. Is it a draw? I'm sure it's gonna be a draw. Limited stock like that. I'm sure it's gonna be a draw. I haven't even checked. I'm gonna take me a little break. Thanks for tapping in. Hit that like button on your way out. Always love